Hi everyone. On Friday this week, just gone, I actually got a new brand new custom-made high-end gaming desktop computer to play my PC games because my laptop struggles to play games fluently. So, yeah, I got this from a very special New Zealand company called First Wave Technologies. They let you customize and what you want in your computer, and they'll build it for you. And they're quite cheap because this computer system cost me 2,500 New Zealand dollars. And if you have a look at all New Zealand retailers for that price range, they're selling New Zealand retailers for that price range are selling hardware computers with hardware which doesn't compete with when you customize your computer and do it this way. Usually for the $2,500 price range, if you go shop at any retail store in New Zealand, all you'll find is computers with Intel Core 6200 processors or Intel Core i7-6500 processors, which are quite weak compared to the Intel Core i7-6700K processor, which is a high-end and one of Intel's flagship processors. As you can see, this is the specs that on my sheet, my invoice, and they even sent me the box which used to house the Sapphire Nitro AMD Radeon graphics card. This is a high-end graphics card according to web sources like Notebook Check and GPU Boss. It's got 8 gigabytes of GDR5 RAM, which is super fast. It has a bandwidth of 384 gigabytes per second, which thrashes PS4's bandwidth of 176 gigabytes per second. Here's a booklet about the motherboard that my computer has. It's a gigabyte. So yeah, some installation discs, but I didn't have to install anything. The company which I ordered it from, First Wave Technologies, New Zealand, they're a special company. It's better than inexperienced people like me shopping for parts from Pick Apart, I think. And this is the front of the case. It has a very large, good ventilation design, front fan. Okay, this case is a Corsair 300 window. It has a front intake fan, a side intake fan, and a side exhaust fan and a rear exhaust fan. It also has a large vent system on the top, and that's the power supply. It's a Xiaomi one, 750 watt. So how many fans does this has on the system that I got? It has 3 case fans. It has a CPU cooling fan, which is 4. It has 3 GPU fans. The Sapphire AMD Radeon has 3 fans. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Counting the CPU, 7. Yeah, so it has a lot of cooling power. And as you can see, I connected to my Sony KDL 40EX720 TV, which I've had for about 4 years. It's thin, it's full HD, and it weighs only 10 kgs with the stand. As you can see, this is the rear of the case. This computer has lots of 3.0 USB ports. It has 2 HDMI ports, but you connect the HDMI cable to the graphics card, I think, not the other HDMI port in the case. As you can see, my TV has an anti-glare, anti-reflective screen, which is good because Samsung HD TVs reflect like a mirror in bright sunlight. And this is the Windows 10 Task Manager, showing my processor power, and I've got 16 gigabytes of DDR4 Kensington HyperX RAM. As you can see, I also installed AMD Raptor because Shadow Play is only for NVIDIA graphics cards. Raptor, or RapTR, is free for AMD GPUs. and also it lets you record your gameplay without having to hook up a PVR. It's a good one, but sometimes it doesn't work with certain games. You can even adjust the resolution, the frame rate, and the resolution and and the record quality. And this is a program called MSI Afterburn. It's a program free to download, which displays your software, your frame rate, CPU, and data on screen while you're playing games. It's useful to evaluating how powerful your computer is. And to adjust what you want on your screen, just go to these settings, and it's pretty simple. So this computer comes with a 16 Intel Core i7-700K processor, which is really high-end processor. It's not the best on the market today, but it's a high-end processor from Intel. It has a 4 GHz, high 4 GHz base speed, and it can do a turbo boost up to 4.2 GHz. So yeah, it can be also overclocked to achieve higher than 4.2 GHz speeds. As you can see, I've just started up The Sims 4. As you can see, my computer also comes with a solid state hard drive. If you've seen the specs on the spreadsheet that I showed you, it has a Kensington Fury HyperX 240 gigabyte SSD, which has a read speed of 500 megabytes, I think. Because it loads the operating system much more faster, and it's so much faster than standard HDD drives. So yeah, I store the operating system and my games on the SSD, and I have still 170 gigabytes free on it. As you can see, this is what MSI Afterburn looks like, software, and it shows you in real time how well your hardware is performing. If you've seen earlier videos of The Sims 4 on my YouTube channel, you notice that the frame rate is very terrible, very poor. But yeah, the system is handling it much more better. And this is the storage that my computer has. Well, thank you for watching this video. I'm going to be sharing this week, or next 7 days, some gameplay of the games I have on my computer. So thank you for watching this video. Bye. And just showing you, this is evidence that this is Intel's flagship processor. The reason why, one thing I experience with this computer is sometimes the Wi-Fi plays up, so I have to tether my Samsung S5 phone to it in order to get to my home network wirelessly. Sometimes Windows 10 becomes unresponsive, just because this is a really customized PC that I ordered. It's bearable, but this computer does have an 18-month warranty, so any major issues I can just return it back for it to be repaired.